brought you to knowing that you needed to find recovery in the first place?
Well, that was a no-brainer, if you will, because, I looked around and my life had completely fallen off of the rails, right? So, um, I went into a diabetic coma because I had damaged my body with pills and alcohol for so many years. I developed diabetes. And so, it was not traditional diabetes, like from obesity and things like that. I just had done so many narcotics. It was, I'd done internal damage. So I found myself in a coma, and then I was wanted in 3 states. And so here I was, like, just kind of on the run, ducking and weaving, trying to find work and just kind of getting along, hiding from everybody, including myself. This went on for a while. I lived in Las Vegas for 11 years, which is a long time for Las Vegas, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Your time in Las Vegas is finite, whether you're there for 2 or 3 days or 10 years. There's you typically leave broke, and and so I was no different, and so I found myself kind of just running away from myself, running away from my problems, and things got really nasty, and so my health started to decline. And as I mentioned, I ran into several run-ins with the law. And so when I was looking around, it wasn't a question of whether or not I needed to change my life. It was whether or not I had the ability or willpower or desire. And so along the trail there, along the journey, I had lost the desire. I had thrown in the towel, like, wholeheartedly. And so it gets darker before the sun rises, right? And so it was true in my particular journey as well. And so it wasn't like whether or not I was questioning whether or not I needed help. I just was searching and trying to find the gumption. I was trying to find the faith that I could. And so, that was a real struggle, and it went on for a very long time. And so when I am explaining this, usually I think maybe for somebody looking from the outside in, they typically believe, or they have the perception that it's a moment, or a circumstance, like just one. And it's just rarely the truth. It was the culmination of several rock bottom moments over and over and over for probably about 8 straight years